Happy New Year, everybody! It's 2024 by the time you're seeing this. Except it's not 2024 right now because I am filming this on the 29th. And welcome back to Truly Imagination Entertainment Channel and Food with Fee. As you know, my name's Fiona. I make food. Sometimes. So, anyway. New Year's is coming up. Technically, it'll already be New Year's by the time you're seeing this, but New Year's is coming up. I'm going to a party New Year's Eve. I hope that went well. And for New Year's, I kind of wanted to do something a little bit special, something that will really challenge me. I was originally going to be doing champagne cupcakes because I thought, ooh, cupcakes, champagne, fun. But that's a little too simple. I've already done cake, pancakes, pie, and those are all kind of easy level stuff. I wanted to really up my cooking, baking game. So instead, we are going to be making a strawberry champagne cheesecake. This recipe was from Queen Slay Appetit. Wonderful name. And because this is a very difficult recipe, I have to do this in like 3 days. So to start on day one, we are going to be starting by making our I'm filming, you bitch. Don't talk back to me. Jesus. I'm having a fight with my dishwasher. Jesus. Anyway, I don't care anymore. We're going to be starting with our pink champagne cake base. So, one thing we have to do for starters is we have to measure out our sparkling wine, which we're using for this. For this recipe, we are going to need 2 3/4 cups of champagne or sparkling wine because champagne's expensive. I'm not wasting a $100 bottle on a cake. I'm using Prosecco because you know what? No one's gonna taste the freaking difference. I know I can swear on this channel, but I like to not be as foul-mouthed as I usually am. Anyway, we need 2 3/4 cups of champagne boiled down. We need 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of unsalted butter softened at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract, 2 large egg whites, and a few drops of pink gel. Food coloring. So, the thing we have to start with is we have to start with boiling our champagne. So the way I'm going to do this is we have to boil it down to, Jesus Christ. We have to boil down our champagne to 1.5 cups. So what I'm going to do, instead of just eyeballing it, I'm going to put 1.5 cups in this. I'm going to pour it into there. We're going to look at how much I need, or where I should be looking for it, and I'm going to eyeball it by the ridges. But we're going to start by doing that because I really don't want to fucking mess this up because I want this to work. So we gotta wait for this to flatten out. So 1.5. Yeah, that's exactly 1.5 cups. So we're gonna pour that in there. Yeah, shut up. Stop screaming. Anyway, we're going to pour this in here. This is our pot. We're going to pour it in, and then I'll show you guys how far up it goes in the pot. So that right there is 1.5 cups of the champagne. We have to pour this entire bottle into the pan now. So there we go. We're gonna pour all that in. And then we need to get it down to where I showed you. So anyway, I'm gonna put you guys back. So that's the full pot, and we know where we're supposed to get it now because we measured it out, okay? All right, so now you've seen how I poured the champagne in, and now we know exactly where we need to get the champagne to in order to have 1.5 cups of champagne. So I'm gonna put this on medium heat, and we're gonna watch over it, and we're gonna make sure that it doesn't boil because it'll evaporate too much. So I'm gonna turn this on, and I'm gonna put this down on low because my oven has a lot of fucking firepower. Like, it goes crazy. So I'm gonna put this on like half low, half medium, and I'm gonna let that sit. And while we're letting that sit, I'm gonna get started on the actual cake mix. So as we've said in the recipe, where's the recipe for it? So as I said, we need our flour, baking powder, salt, butter, sour cream, vanilla extract, egg whites, and food coloring. So I'm gonna start with the wet ingredients. So the wet ingredients other than the champagne. And then I might actually take a small bowl for the dry ingredients, just because I want to wait till the champagne boils down. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the egg whites. I'm going to check if we need yolk. Yes, we do. You actually need a large egg yolk, which kind of sucks that I'm not doing the cheesecake now because that would have been so useful. But anyway, I digress. We need 2 large egg whites. So I don't know why I grabbed 3. So anyway, I'm gonna break these. Oh, that's a leaky egg. Okay, we're gonna put that in the compost. There we go. Disgusting. Disgusting. I love that name. It's funny. Anyway, so whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, there's wetness on the recipe. I have to get that off later. Sorry for the weird noise. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, shut up, yo. Anyway, that's enough egg white. I'm gonna put this in the compost as well. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, shut up, yo. You guys with your weird noises. Anyway, don't need this part of the rest of it. We're gonna put that over there. Anyway, so lower that a little bit. How you doing? Wait. Don't boil. Don't boil. Anyway, so oven, flour. Yeah. So we're gonna now start with our sour cream. I would say to add the egg yolks later, but unfortunately I didn't really got in time. I don't care about. I'm sure there's a reason, but it's all going to the same place anyway. Anyway, so actually. So I need how much sour cream? 1/4 cup of sour cream. Where's a 1/4 cup? 1/4 cup of sour cream. There we go. for the dishwasher in the background. We were doing dishes today because of the holidays. Alright. I'm gonna hate these later probably, so I'm gonna keep them here. But that's all for the sour cream. I'm gonna put that back. This cake base is like really thin, so you don't need a lot of stuff. Anyway, so now I need 1/4 cup. So I'm just gonna grab my little knife again. Oh, I didn't want to roll it. There we go. Alright. So we need our room temperature butter softened. So we need 1/4 cup. There we go. That is 1/4 cup of butter. I'm going to soften it and then we have to whisk all this together. Oh my god. It's a bit too soft. There we go. There we go. There's all our stuff right there. And I'm going to throw this in the garbage and wash my hands a little bit. And then we'll get to mixing. There we go. Now I need to get my electric mixer. How are you doing? Oh, that's boiling. Can't let that boil. I'm just gonna... No boiling. You're not allowed to boil. Anyway. Stop boiling. Jesus. Our mixture. We're gonna mix it together. I'll accept the extract. You did it, homie? Yeah, you are gonna take a while to build that, aren't you? Yes, you are. I'm talking to it as if it's a person. Alright, vanilla extract. How much vanilla extract do we need? 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon. It's a 1/4 teaspoon. We need 4 of these. Okay. Teaspoon. There we go. That's enough. And we're gonna sour cream, and then we're gonna mix this. But honestly, I wanna. Oh my god. Let's speak words here. I would like to do the dry ingredients just so I have them ready. So we're going to start with our flour and baking powder. And they want you to sift it, and honestly, for this recipe, I'm just going to listen. When they say sift. There we go. Anyway, so we need 3/4 cup of flour, which we have right here. So you know what? I'm just going to use that. Actually, this is 1/3. Flour. Now we need to do our baking powder, which is 1 1/4 teaspoon. tablespoon. And then they have a teaspoon tablespoon, of course. So we're going to do one of these. And I know this is probably sifted, but I'm just going to, for the sake of it, yeah, that's pretty sifted, but whatever. I'm doing it anyway. And then a quarter. There we go. There we go. Now I'm going to use this little whisker to whisk it together. There we go. Now I have to whisk all of the wet ingredients together. So I'm going to get my electric mixer ready. If I can get these to go in correctly. Jesus. There we go. I'm going to move my recipe over so I don't damage it because I need this. And then we're going to whisk it for about 3 to 4 minutes. You're not even close to being done. You're taking your sweet time boiling down. Like, I thought it was going to be some kind of stressful thing boiling this. It's not. It's taking forever. I don't understand. Boil faster. You think boiling water is hard? Try boiling champagne. Boil faster. I have work to do. Hey, I'm going to mix this a little bit more because there's still some chunks in here. Also, I almost forgot. Good gracious me. We need half a cup of sugar, I believe. Yeah, we need half a cup of granulated sugar. Jeez. Almost forgot that. Don't know how, but I'm just gonna dump this in and then we'll just wait for the champagne to boil down. I have it off right now. I'm gonna see how much is left and how much we have to, more we have to do. And then we'll see. We also need salt. There we go. Salt Bay. If anyone knows what that is. I hope you do. I hope I'm not old yet. The Gen Alphas are coming for us.
Later.
So, we're going to add 1/3 of a cup of cold champagne. I have right here. So, there we go. 1/3 cup of champagne. Now, I'm going to finally whisk everything together. And then we will have our mixture, our batter. Alright, so there we go. We have our cake base. I'm so tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. It probably is 10 o'clock by the time I'm doing this. But now, what we are going to do, we are going to, now we're going to pour our batter into our springform pan, which is what you use when you're making a cheesecake. You want to make sure that we get a nice, even yummy. Anyway, we're going to now preheat our oven to, we're going to preheat our oven to 300, I can't find the recipe. There we go. We're going to preheat our oven to 320 degrees. And once that's ready, we are going to leave our cake base in there for 18 to 20 minutes. And then it says to leave it in there with the oven on 300, but I have to wait till tomorrow to do the cheesecake, and I also have to do the strawberry coulis tonight. So we're gonna get that in the oven, and when we get that in the oven, we shall begin on our coulis. So our cake is ready. So our oven is ready. So we're gonna put the cake inside. All right. Opening up. And then now that that's ready, we're gonna start on our sauce. The sauce is gonna go at the top of the cake. All right. So we're gonna let that sit, and we're gonna set the timer for 20 minutes. So now that's done, we're gonna start by washing some strawberries in a colander, just because we like to do that. So we're gonna start by dicing our strawberries. And we need about 2 cups of diced strawberries, so I'm gonna start on that. So I'm going to basically fill up this entire measuring cup of strawberries. You know, a lot of people will get mad at me because I like my strawberries unripe, pretty much. Not completely unripe, but I like for them to have unripe tops, because I prefer my strawberries a bit more tart and less squishy. I like them to be kind of firmer, and which means that usually when I buy strawberries, I buy them when they're not ripe. And I used to take cooking classes for aftercare when I was a little kid, and I remember the guy, 1, telling me that orange cheese wasn't real cheddar because it was dyed orange, and 2, that you shouldn't buy your strawberries out of season. It's like, well, I will do what I damn want, because guess what? I like the taste of out of season strawberries. They taste sour and tart, and that tastes good to me because I'm a different kind of bitch. But aside from that, I did learn some pretty cool shit in that aftercare class. I learned how to make bannock. I learned how to make gnocchi. I learned how to make a lot of stuff. It was fun. It was a fun time in that class. Although it was taught by the art teacher who was trying to teach children how to draw the Mona Lisa, and criticized me because I put my people and animal drawings on the horizon line, and didn't draw with foreground and background in mind. It's like, I am 8 years old. You think I have this kind of artistic ability? No. It was very annoying, but I digress. That's been my life. Getting mad at me for no reason. Juicer! We're gonna juice Lemongram for his crimes against horrible voices, except I don't know what to talk. But still, this is for destroying my eardrums, Lemongram.
Unacceptable!
That's what you get, bitch. That was so violent. Oh my god. That should be a teaspoon. Or a teaspoon? Teaspoon, right? I'm not crazy. There we go. Teaspoon of lemon juice. And then we need a third of a cup of water. Is that right? cup water. So we've got most of our stuff. The only other thing we need is the granulated sugar. So for the strawberry sauce, we combine fresh diced strawberries, sugar, water, and lemon juice in a saucepan on medium-high heat, and you bring it to a boil. Once the mixture begins to boil, lower the heat and allow the strawberries to cook and soften, breaking up the strawberries and stirring occasionally with a wooden spoon for about 8 to 10 minutes. Then pour the sauce into a blender or food processor and pulse until strawberries are smooth. Press through a fine mesh sleeve and discard any seeds. Allow to cool completely. Once cooled, cover with plastic wrap and refrigerate until ready for use. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to put everything in the pot. Smack that all on the floor, smack that, give me some more, smack that, till you get sore, smack that, whoa, Jesus, get out of my thing, Jesus. Anyway, there we go. And then, we do how much? 1/3 cup granulated sugar, okay. Wet sugar, but I don't care. There we go. That's some sugar. There we go. So now I'm gonna bring you guys over again, and then here we go. You guys probably won't see my face, but I mostly want you guys to see me working with this. So we're gonna turn this up to medium-high heat. And I'm gonna get a wooden spoon out. I'm going to start by mixing this all together. Oh, and that's the sound of our cake being done, so. Yeah, check on it. Yeah, it's a wee bit uneven, but ain't nothing I can do about that, so I'm gonna turn that off and leave it in there. It'll be a bit uneven, but I did my best. I'm not aiming for perfection, I'm just aiming for something good to come out of this. Basically what I'm doing is I'm bringing our mixture to a boil. Once it really starts boiling, I'm going to turn it down to a lower heat so that way the strawberries can soften and I can really start mushing them up. Because right now they're in a bit of a hardened state. Don't. They say you wander your own land, but when I think about it, I don't see how you can. You're aching, you're breaking, and I can see the pain in your eyes. Everybody's changing and I don't know why.
Eternity later.
There's our strawberry stuff. We're going to be blending it now. Just gonna turn up a little bit so we can. Alright, so now that we have blended thoroughly, there we go. We are going to put this in the wash and then we're going to push the strawberry coulis through our sieve. So I'm just gonna start pouring in here. Actually, here, I'll angle it so you guys can see. There you go. There we go. There, perfect. So just gonna pour this in. So here we have our coulis. It's in a Pyrex. And for now, I am going to keep that with the Prosecco and leave that in the fridge. And I hope to see you guys all tomorrow for day 2 of this cooking madness. Good night, everybody. Alright. It's day 2, everybody. Welcome back to my shit. So, when we left off, we had created the base of the cake, which we see right here, and then we have the coulis for the topping, which is in the fridge right now. So today, we are going to be starting on our champagne cheesecake. So, for the champagne cheesecake, you need 3 packages of cream cheese at room temperature, a cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Usually I don't use cornstarch in cheesecake, but because we're using champagne, I'm going to use it because, you know, the recipe says so. And I like listening to recipes. You need 1 cup of sour cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 3/4 of the cup of champagne, 3 large eggs, and 1 large egg yolk. So that is the recipe. It says in the recipe to use a stand mixer, however, I'm going to be using a food processor, quite personally, so that is what I shall be doing. For the moment, I do have to let some of this stuff get up to room temperature, because I did just take it out of the fridge. So yeah, while we do that, I'm going to read out the instructions for you all at home, in case, where is it? Here it is. Okay. So, step 1. Take an extra large piece of aluminum foil that's bigger than the springform pan. Place the springform pan in the center. And then it says basically an electric mixer with a fitted paddle attachment to put all the stuff in. Again, we're using the food processor. Mix. Yeah, and add the vanilla, add the champagne. One thing you want to make sure is that you're not overbeating your egg yolks. And we're going to be baking this for about an hour and 30 minutes at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. One other thing you want to make sure that you do is that when you're baking your cheesecake, once it's done baking, leave it in the oven for 30 minutes. Then you're going to want to crack the door of the oven open for another 30 minutes. That way your cheesecake won't crack. So anyway, I'm going to start with the Philadelphia cream cheese. There we go. I'm just going to open these so they cool a bit faster. Alright. So we're going to put 2 of the cream cheese into the food processor. And we're basically just gonna process it up until it's creamy. And then after that, we're going to put the other one in and then food process that. This is mainly because I don't have a stand mixer, and this is just leagues easier than having to go through all the other crap. Also, Jesus, they fucking securely wrapped this cream cheese. My God. Just gonna put those in there and throw these out. this up, I'm going to put this one in. I usually do them separately so that way we don't overfill the food processor. Alright. Now that our stuff is wet, we're going to start adding in our other ingredients. So I'm going to start with the sour cream. So for that, we are going to need a cup of sour cream. Alright. So I'm going to get this out. There's not enough sour cream, however, that's a pretty easy fix. I'm just going to substitute the rest of it for some yogurt. That's about a cup. I'm going to try and get it as equally around the cup as possible. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to wash this out. Alright. So, that's a cup of our sour cream / yogurt. I'm going to now add the 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go. I probably could have added a little less because of the vanilla yogurt, but whatever. Now I'm going to do the eggs. Actually, no, wait, no. I'm not going to do the eggs because you're not supposed to do the eggs. You're supposed to do the eggs last. Silly me. That could have been a disaster. This is why you read your recipe thoroughly. Anyway, instead of that, I'm going to do the champagne. It's 3/4 cups of champagne. So I'm going to use this tiny one. Process this stuff and then get back to it. There we go. That's starting to look very creamy and delicious. I'm so excited for this. Alright. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use the other so we're going to need our cornstarch, which I was going to use this, but I think I'll just use the one I already had. You need 1 tablespoon. There we go. Tablespoon of cornstarch. All right. Now, on to the granulated sugar. We need a cup of granulated sugar. I'm going to blend that in and then we will add our eggs. I'm going to add my 3 large eggs in now, and then I'll add the yolk later. number 3. There we go. Right here. So I'm gonna put these in food processing. Now, I'm going to take the top off of our cake, and then we're going to pour the mixture in on top of our base. There we go. And that is our cheesecake. So, where are we at? Yes, we are. And I'm gonna bake this on a cookie sheet. So I'm just gonna get one of those out. So, as you've seen, we put some tin foil over the bottom of the springform pan, and we have wrapped it in tin foil to make sure the water doesn't seep in. And we're putting it in our oven for about an hour and 30 minutes, as I said before. So, I'm going to set the timer. And we'll just let that sit, and when we come back, we'll see if our cheesecake is done. Alright, so I'm going to do this really quickly just because it's the last step. The cake just went off and it's looking pretty done. The cake is looking done. So what we want to do is we want to leave it sit in here for 30 minutes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to let it sit in there for another 30 minutes, but with the door cracked open. So, and then after that, basically, I'm just going to cover it all up, leave it in the fridge all night, and then I will see you guys again tomorrow so we can finally assemble this damn cake. Oh my god, this is taking me so long, I feel like I'm going insane. Bye-bye! So, here is our finished cheesecake. As you can see, there's no cracks in it. It really came out perfect for my first ever cheesecake. And then over here, we have the strawberry sauce. I was gonna put it on top originally when the cheesecake was ready, but I'm thinking that, honestly, I think I'm just gonna like drizzle it on at the request of the people that are actually going to eat the cheesecake. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Food with Fee on the Truly Imagination Entertainment channel. I wish you guys all a happy new year. I hope to see you guys soon for a new year of cooking videos. Goodbye!